Huawei's introduction of the Mate 10 series came with a bunch of improvements, from the design to the processing unit and the dual Leica cameras. Hey, what's up everyone? Abe Anders here of Yugatech, and we're here in Munich, Germany for the global launch of the Huawei Mate 10 series. We also got a good hands-on with the Mate 10 Pro, so we're sharing with you our initial thoughts. The Huawei Mate 10 Pro is the more premium handset between the two. It has a 6-inch OLED display with a full HD Plus resolution or 2160 by 1080 pixels. The OLED display looks great. It's very bright yet natural. Colors are vibrant and images pop out. It also makes it look better because of the 18:9 aspect ratio and a near bezel-less front panel. The look and feel reminds us of the LG G6 with both Gorilla Glass at the front and at the back protecting the device. At 178 grams, it's a bit hefty as well, although the dimensions and the slightly curved back panel makes it still comfortable to hold and operate with one hand. The Mate 10 and the Mate 10 Pro are the first handsets to run the latest AI chip from Huawei, the Kirin 970. It is composed of a quad-core ARM Cortex-A73 running at 2.36 GHz and an ARM Cortex-A53 running at 1.8 GHz. This is complemented with a dedicated i7 coprocessor and 12-core Mali G72 MP12 GPU. You also get 6 GB of LPDDR4 RAM as a standard fare. Our initial benchmark scores are impressive and is at par with the Snapdragon 835 chip. By the way, let's get some things right out of the way just to make sure everyone knows that. First, the Mate 10 Pro does not come with a headphone jack, although the Mate 10 still has it. Huawei is giving out a Type-C to 3.5mm adapter along with a retail box for those who still need the port. Second, the Mate 10 Pro also supports dual SIM with both SIM trays capable of 4G speeds. However, this is not the typical hybrid slot, so there's really no microSD expansion. Good thing the device came with 128GB of internal storage. So moving along, the Mate 10 Pro is also the first one from Huawei to have water resistance. The IP67 rating gives it water resistance for up to 1 meter and as long as 30 minutes. We're also glad to see the IR blaster still here. That's an instant remote control feature with the Mate 10 Pro. Another native feature of the Mate 10 series that we saw was the ability to directly hook up the device to a monitor or TV via a USB Type-C cable. The Mate 10 Pro has a built-in DisplayPort 1.2 support, so you don't need any dock in order to sync it to an external display. With a 4000 mAh built-in lithium-ion battery, Huawei claims it can provide 30% more battery life compared to the Mate 9 series. In our benchmark of the Mate 9, we got 11 hours and 6 minutes using the PC Mark battery test. So we're looking at an additional 3 hours at least with the Mate 10 Pro. We'll check that out in detail during our full review. Perhaps the most important part of this update is the new dual Leica cameras of the Mate 10 Pro. The biggest improvement so far is the wider f1.6 aperture for both and the built-in optical image stabilization. The Mate 10 Pro's main camera is a 12-megapixel RGB sensor that's supported by a bigger 20-megapixel monochromatic sensor. We're getting great low light and daylight shots in the past 2 days that we've been shooting around here in Munich. The monochrome camera can also take photos on its own in black and white. Just take a look at these shots. Finally, Huawei managed to get Android 8.0 Oreo in the Mate 10 Pro right out of the box. Huawei also skipped to Emotion UI 8.0 from the current 5.1 we've had with other Huawei smartphones, although we have not noticed anything significantly different at first glance. Anyway, here's a quick review of the full specs of the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. The Huawei Mate 10 will have an SRP of 699 euros, while the Mate 10 Pro will go for 799 euros. Huawei is expected to release the Mate 10 series in the Philippines this November 2017. We will know the retail price by then. Anyway, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section down below. Hit thumbs up if you like this video or consider subscribing for more videos like this. Once again, this is Abe live from Munich, Germany, and I'll see you in the next one.